Hello viewers, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make seafood boil. Many people make their seafood boil differently, but the way I'm going to be showing you is you locking in those juice in a bag. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video, and I hope to hear from you. Leave a comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification button. I think there's a notification button now, so click the notification button so you can know that anytime I produce a new video. So yeah, stay tuned and enjoy this video. I'm sure you're gonna love it. At the end of the day, that's all the essence of making the video anyway, for you to be able to enjoy the video. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make seafood. To make my seafood boil, I'm going to be using lobster, I'm going to be using crab, I've got mussel here as well, I've got some octopus there, and some sweet corn, which is very good. One or two scotch bonnets is what I'm going to be throwing in there. Of course, I've got some garlic, ginger, and I've got lime here that I'm going to be using. I also have some not sweet potato, actually potatoes. This is the small potatoes which I'm going to be using. I've got prawns here, and I've got squid here. Of course, some fresh herbs that I'm going to be using. It's thyme, parsley, a bit of rosemary, dill, and spring onion. I am going to be blending that together with the cayenne pepper, cayenne seasoning, and paprika, which are very, very important ingredients in making the seafood boil. I'm going to be using butter as well, which is good. I've kept that in room temperature. What seasoning am I going to be using in this video? I'm going to be using some Maggi. I love this particular one. And also I'm going to be using some sea salt. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to be cooking it differently because some people always cook it straight away in the pot. They actually cook their corn and potato separately, and of course they cook this in a boiling water. I'm not going to be doing that because basically I'm always in the school of thought that when you cook this in the boiling water, all the nutrients kind of washes away, and you except you use the stock for something else. So what I'm going to be doing is actually putting everything in a bag. So after seasoning them with my pepper and garlic and ginger with a bit of lime in it, I'm going to be locking that in a bag or in a foil, covering that and steaming it up, so we can actually have the stock in there and enjoy it as a soup if you want to drink it as a soup, or you want to have it separately. See, nothing goes wasted in this kind of food because, hey, we're talking about seafood here, we're talking about seafood. So I really want you to enjoy this, and in enjoying it, I'm sure you're going to give me your positive feedback. I've tried this a couple of times and I really, really love it. So enjoy, cross your leg, and enjoy this particular video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you shortly. In a pot of boiling water, you're gonna add your cut potato. As you can see, I've rinsed it, I've cut it as well. Put in there, and of course you're going to also add your sweet corn. You're also gonna add half a tablespoon of salt. You're gonna cover that and allow it to cook for 10 minutes. Alright guys, as you can see, it's boiling for 10 minutes now, so I'm just going to turn that off and just set that aside. I'm going to be melting this butter. I'm also going to be blending all the herbs and the pepper and of course a bit of lime and garlic and ginger together. Of course, I'm going to be adding the cayenne pepper and of course the paprika as well. So just give them a quick blend, and I'm going to show you the next step. Wow, if you imagine the smell, is so nice. So what we're going to be doing next is actually adding this in a bowl with the butter, with the seasoning, with the salt, and we're going to be pouring everything in there, putting it in a bag and locking in. I'm going to be using this big bowl or big pot to mix all my ingredients together with the seafood. It's very important I do it at this stage to make sure that everything is well marinated inside, and yeah, I can then cook it and steam it in the bag or in the covered foil. But again, if you want to do this at home, you might want to keep it overnight in the fridge. It's not a problem. So let's go straight to the point, right? So I'm going to start with my prawns, skip prawns. I'm going to have my prawns in there. I'm going to start, of course, add my squid. Get the squid in there. This is my mussel. I'm also going to add my mussel. Very important. I'm going to also add my lobster. Put the lobster there. Of course, I've got my octopus here. I'm going to put the octopus in the pot. I'm also going to put my crab, of course, in the pot as well. Add our melted butter. Just going to add your melted butter all over it like that. Fantastic. You know, just add your melted butter on top of it. I'm also going to be adding all the ingredients that I showed you earlier. You know, the rosemary, the parsley, the dill. I'm just going to put that on. So yeah, so we're gonna add the corn and the potatoes as well. Just add everything in there. I'm also gonna add my cajun seasoning. The question is, how much of this should you add to your thing? We're looking at 1 tablespoon. So in this case, I'm gonna be adding 1 tablespoon of this cajun pepper to it. So 1 tablespoon, like that. You know, which is good. And I'm going to be adding paprika as well. You can add 2 tablespoons of paprika. One, two. This is Maggi aroma. I love to use it in my cooking. I'm going to be adding 2 of this. You know, I'm going to be adding 2 of this. So this 2 tablespoons of this Maggi aroma liquid. So 1 tablespoon of salt. You're gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt. Now with your clean hands, make sure you wash your hands, and then you now mix everything together. Right, at this point we want to mix everything together. Let me just say this: if you don't want to use your hands, you can wear gloves. You don't want to wear gloves, you can use a wooden spoon. But because I like to feel, you know, I want to feel the texture, we'll make sure that all the seasonings are in the right place before putting it in the bag and steaming it up. That is exactly what I want to do now, you know, just to make sure everything goes in there. So I'm just going to gently, you know, stir that together. Because sometimes the wooden spoon will not do it as, you know, as I would really love to get it done. You can see that, you know, just mix it gently. Now you might want to use salted butter. If you use salted butter, you might not add enough as much seasoning as what I've added to it. My butter is not salted, so you know, which is what it's a cooking butter, which is good. So yeah, I think this is exactly what I need. You can see that. See the lobster. Look at that. Let's have a look. Look, God, Jesus Christ! Look at it. Now, what's next? We're going to put it in the bag. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Put it in the bag or put it in the foil. But the important thing is put it in the boiling water. I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Thank you so much. I need to wash my hands now. Right. I would suggest that if you're going to use a bag to boil this, which is your seafood, make sure that it's a bag. I use the roasting bag. All right, I use the roasting bag, as you can see, and I also read the instruction in it to say like suitable for freezer and boil in the bag use. All right, so make sure you don't just use any bag, because it's very dangerous if you just use any bag. Make sure that you use suitable for freezer bags, suitable for freezer and boil in the bag use. Again, its roasting bag is used for ovens and microwave. It's safe. I have 10 in there, so I'm going to be using that. Or alternatively, you can use a foil. So put in the foil and cover it, so you just cover all the edges, and steam it. So make sure that you steam it and you don't allow water to go inside. You get it? Can you see what I'm trying to do here? So you pour some water here, boiling water, hot water there, and you put this in there, something to just raise it up a little bit, and you place it there so it's not actually touching the water. Because what happens is if you put it directly like this, what happens is the water and the steaming water tends to go through the hose, and it just affect your boil. You know, not really affect it. Adds more water to it anyway. You have more water content, which of course dilutes the seasoning and make it tasteless, a little bit tasteless. Again, I've been talking too much. Let me just go straight to the point. I hope you enjoyed this anyway. Thank you. Yeah, so I've been throwing that in. I've got 2 cans in there. I've got space. See, that is brilliant. All right, guys, as you can see, the water is on. So what we can actually have put in the middle of the water, as you can see, it's in the boiling water now. So, and you can see the mouth of the bag well tied in there. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to cover the pot now, making sure that the 2 edges are out like this, like that, and bingo. We're going to cook this between 20 to 30 minutes, medium heat. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you shortly. Right, I've been cooking this for 30 minutes now, medium heat. If it's on a high heat, it could have cooked for 20 minutes. I've been cooking it for medium heat, 30 minutes now. As you can see, I think the result is really nice. You can see the water is clear. That's exactly what we want, and all the juice is locked in. I'll show you something. Have a look. Just have a look. Can you see that? Can you see that? All locked. It's not lost in the water, you know, and that's exactly what we want. So I am going to be turning this off now. I think I'm satisfied. You can see my prawn is pink there. It shows it's well cooked. The carb, everything is lovely and pink, and I love this. I must mention this. 15 minutes into the cooking, I turned this other way around, so it was like this before. So what I then did was to turn it this way. 15 minutes into the cooking, so just to make sure that the other side, so 15 minutes on one side, 15 minutes on the other side, you just turn it this way. Okay, I hope you understand that. So I'll show you again what I did 15 minutes into cooking. So for example, if it's like this for the first 15 minutes, the next 15 minutes I then turned it this way. You get it? All right, so exactly, so both parts is well cooked on the low heat. The water is clear, no leakage. You can see no leakage. Everything is really nice, and you can just put that in the bowl and enjoy your seafood boil. Original seafood boil with the nutrients, with everything you can think of in this world. In crayfish, everything you can think of in this world, in the prawn, you can think in crab, you can think, name it, iron, potassium, ferrous, anything you can name that is called nutrient that is good for the body. B12, B13, B8, AD, AT, vitamin C, vitamin D, everything is locked into this juice. Everything is in that juice. Can you see? This is what we're talking about. Anyway, I'm going to pour it in the foil. I'm going to show you. If you have a big white bowl, you can put it in there. But I'm going to pour it in the foil, and you can just have a look and enjoy. If you serve this for your lovely friends who are coming there to say hello to you, they're going to love it. And you can actually give yourself a treat anyway. I mean, I always say, like, look, you know what? Give yourself a treat. It's very important we give yourself a treat. Okay? Thank you so much. And I would show you the next thing after serving it. Right, this is the moment of truth. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to cut this. Open it up and gently slide it in. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. Wow. Just look at that. Amazing. The smell, the aroma. Look at the lobster. Look at the corn. Oh, God, do not let me have a tataku. This thing is just potato, àgbàdo, omosu. Look at that. Do you know what that is? Squid and octopus. Everything is there. Everything. Wow.